Alright man, so today we are going to be sharing a class that I don't think a lot of people know about, and this is for the Ram 7. So I want you guys to know that the Ram 7 does the exact same damage as the Grau, as the Kilo, and as the M4A1. All to the shot, to the head, to the chest, to the arms. It does the exact same damage as all those weapons, but this gun shoots out a lot faster than these weapons as well. So that means that the time to kill for the Ram 7 beats all of these weapons. Compared to the M4A1, this gun kills in roughly 40 milliseconds faster. Compared to the Grau, this gun kills in roughly 100 milliseconds faster. So this is definitely a gun you guys want to use. I'm going to share a class for multiplayer all about rushing, and I'm also going to share a class that's built for Warzone. You guys definitely want to use this. It has insane damage, and you could drop people really fast. So the Ram 7, overpowered? Heck yeah. What is up guys, my name is Nick and welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. Man, today we're talking about a gun that I haven't covered in literally months, and this is the Ram 7. So if we could get a like for this guys, that would be absolutely amazing. I would truly appreciate that, and we're gonna go for 1,500 on this video. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so and turn on those notifications. Check out my Instagram and Twitter as well, follow me on all the good stuff, and let's get straight into this. So the first class I want to share with you, actually before I do, I want to ask you guys, do you like the Ram 7? Just let me know down in the comments below. If you were to compare this to all the other assault rifles, would you use the Ram 7? After watching this video, I hope you guys do try it out. It's really good. Like, it's damn good compared to all the other guns. And I just want to also say that if you're playing Warzone at 250 health, this gun has one of the fastest time to kills for assault rifles. So the first class I want to share with you guys is actually my favorite class, and that is the multiplayer class. Now this one is good because it's very good at aiming down sights. It has decent stuff. You can move really fast with it, but the only fault on this one is that the range isn't going to be as good as the Warzone class. Neither is the recoil control and stuff like that, but it's very good if you're playing multiplayer because the maps don't get too big there. Very easy to control. So the first thing you want to run is definitely the perks. Now the perks are really important, and what you want to have on is Scavenger, because not many people are running the Ram 7, at least not yet, because not many people know how overpowered it is. So Scavenger you definitely want to have, because there's gonna be no Ram 7s on the ground. If there are other people running it, that means you get to pick up their ammo, but because there is none of the same gun that you're using, you can't pick up ammo unless you got Scavenger. You want to have Ghost on to hide you from all those UAVs, and Tune Up obviously so you could get your dead silenced a lot faster. If you like using stopping power, which I'm gonna tell you on the Ram 7 is dirty. Next off, you want to have C4 and stim shot, or if you like stun grenades and stuff, do what you gotta do. Now the actual attachments for this class, this is where it gets fun. The first one is going to be the barrel, and that's the FTAC 13.5 inch compact. This class, like I said, it's all about movement speed, and that's what this barrel gives you. It also gives you ADS speed, but it does take away two things that I find very important, and one of them is recoil control, and the next one is bullet velocity. So losing some recoil control, this is why you don't want to run this class in Warzone, because this gun right here, because it shoots really fast, the recoil control is a little harder to control. So we just lost that there, so make sure you're only using this one in multiplayer. The next one is the laser, and that's the TAC laser. The reason I love the TAC laser is because it gives you 3 positives, and the only negative is the fact that your laser is visible. So this gives you ADS speed, again, really nice to have. It gives you aiming stability, and it gives you aim walking steadiness. And aim walking steadiness, in my opinion, if you could get that without losing aim walking movement speed, definitely throw it on, and that's what this laser gives you right there. Like I said, the laser is visible only when you're aiming down sights. Next off is going to be the stock. Now you could definitely run a stock if you want to put a little more recoil control on this, but for the sake of this video and for the sake of speed and agility and all that, I went with the XRK close quarter stock, and it turned out being very good. So this one only gives you ADS speed again, but it does take away aiming stability. If you guys know me, aiming stability isn't a big problem for me. It doesn't really bother me too much, so I don't mind losing that when I could. Next off is the underbarrel, and I know the Merc foregrip is very good. A lot of people always tell me the Merc foregrip, it gives you the best recoil control of all foregrips, and it also gives you the fastest movement speed when comparing it to other foregrips as well, but we didn't go with it for this class right here. Instead, we went with the Commando foregrip, and this gives you more recoil stabilization, so you could control the left and right movement of the gun a little bit easier, and in my opinion, that is really nice to have, because this gun does kick far up to the right. So you definitely want to have that recoil stabilization on the Ram 7, and it gives you aiming stability as well, but it does take away movement speed. So right there we did lose some movement speed, which isn't the worst in my opinion. And the last attachment that you want to run on this class right here is going to be the rear grip. If you guys know me, you already know what I'm going to say. You could just skip 20 seconds, but it's the stippled grip tape. For those of you guys who don't know, this one gives you ADS speed, but most importantly, it gives you that sprint to fire speed. And sprint to fire speed, especially on assault rifles, is something you definitely want. SMGs are okay, you don't really need it as much because they shoot really fast off sprint, but because we're using assault rifles, they take a little longer to stop and shoot. So you definitely want to have this on, and again, it takes away some aiming stability, which is kind of useless, so I don't mind losing that. Now, the only negatives we do have towards this class, as you guys can see, besides aiming stability, is movement speed, recoil control, and bullet velocity. Well, we got so many positives with this class right here that it's such a nice class. You guys definitely want to use it. But let's talk about the Warzone class next. Now, the Warzone class is very interesting because it is nice. It does kill fast, and if you guys could control your recoil a lot like very easily, you got this class on point. You're going to be going off. So the first thing you want to run in Warzone is the perks EOD, Overkill, and Amped. Overkill, just run whatever you want as a secondary. If you like snipers, go for it. SMGs, go for it. Whatever you like as a secondary, or if you don't like secondaries, go ahead and throw on Ghost. And Amped is just so you guys could switch those weapons a lot faster. C4 and stun grenades are what I like to run in Warzone nowadays, and you guys could just choose whatever you want for that. Now, the muzzle, monolithic suppressor, 100%. It's a Warzone class. It's needed. We get sound suppression, but we also get damage range to help this gun do more damage at further ranges, which is really nice. But it does take away ADS speed, and that's one thing we're going to be losing a lot with this class right here. And it does take aim walking steadiness. If you're moving left to right, you got to control the gun a little bit more, but it's not that noticeable, especially with the monolithic suppressor. You guys don't have to worry about it too much. The barrel, again, is going to be the FSS Ranger for that damage range. We definitely want that. It gives you bullet velocity, so we're not losing it finally. So if you hit for those headshots at 100 meters, you'll be hitting those headshots at 100 meters. And it gives you recoil control just to help out with this gun right here. And we're gonna try and get more recoil control on this one because it does have a little bit more than the Grau and the M4A1 and all that kind of stuff. It does take away ADS speed. I warned you guys we're gonna be losing that a lot, and it does take away movement speed as well, so this gun's gonna feel a little heavier. Now, the underbarrel, we're going with the Merc foregrip because it is Warzone. We want the best underbarrel in the game. This one gives you the recoil control, and it's the best recoil control out of all underbarrels, and it also gives you hip fire accuracy in case someone comes up to you up close and you don't have time to react. At least you could start shooting before aiming down sights, because this gun has very slow ADS. We want some hip fire accuracy on our side, and that's really nice to have. Now, it takes away again aim walking movement speed and even more ADS, but that's okay because when you lose 2 ADSs, all the other negatives don't count whatsoever. Like, that's the max you could lose. I wouldn't worry about it. And like I said, man, Merc foregrip, dude, gives you that recoil control, gives you everything you need. Now, the ammunition, this is very important in Warzone. You want to run 50 round mags. More ammo, more fun, more kills, more wins, more everything. So make sure to go ahead and use that. But again, we're gonna be sacrificing ADS, which doesn't count, but we are gonna be sacrificing movement speed, which does actually count on this one right here. So you kind of gotta like think about it. Your movement speed isn't going to be that fast, so if you are running a secondary, maybe a sniper won't be the best bet. Maybe something smaller like an SMG, so you can run around faster and stuff like that. That might be a better bet for you, but it doesn't matter because in Warzone nowadays, all people do is crouch walk everywhere, and it's annoying, and they camp, and it's just annoying. So don't worry about that all too much. But the last attachment on this class is going to be the rear grip. Now, if you want to get a little bit of ADS on your side, I suggest using the stippled grip tape, and it also gives you sprint to fire speed, which is nice. But what I'm running instead, because I want more recoil control, I want to get that recoil control really nice on this class, is the actual fact that I'm using the rubberized grip tape instead. This gives you recoil control, the Merc foregrip gives you recoil control, and the Barrel FSS Ranger gives you recoil control. So this gun is not that bad if you're going for long range. So it's a nice one to use. But that's it, man. That's the 2 classes, guys. Make sure to go go use them. They're definitely really fun to use. Guys, like I said, man, if you could go for 1,500 likes on this video, man, just for a gun that like not many people know about, I hope you guys start using it. Don't tell anyone about it, just for you guys, just for people who like to watch my videos and stuff. Don't share it. Just use the overpoweredness to yourself. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here with those notifications turned on. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you guys could go check out my Instagram and Twitter and stuff, that would be absolutely amazing as well. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the Ram 7. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.